just about to get started. And our pitcher in this game, David Peterson. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Base knock, center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Waste no time there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here is Austin Riley.
0-1.
The pitch. Not even close there. And the count is 1-1.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a
runner on the go. Lindor tosses to first. 1 out in the top of the first. So the go-ahead run is scoring position. And now Matt Olson up to hit. That one fouled off. Verdugo, the runner at second with 1 away. Just missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one misses. Ball 2.
good purpose pitch right there, trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. 2 down. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Late swing, fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Line drive. This one could be trouble. Verdugo on his horse and around third. He'll score.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Back here with my pal Siggy and our starting pitcher here today, Spencer Strider.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Francisco Lindor, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. White hauls it in for the out. One down. Here's Juan Soto. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Soto measures 6 feet 2 inches, 225 pounds, and he's a former home run derby champ.
2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and there's 2 down. Here's Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And ball 1.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Fouled off left side. And there's a foul ball. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. So here's Murphy now. They say he went.
0-1.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. Nope, he held back. 1 out, base is empty. Hauls it in, 2 away. Eli White now at the plate. Up the middle. Hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back. And now Brandon Nimmo. Strider back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Up the middle. On the run. Sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. And now it's Mark Vientos. First pitch misses.
1-0.
A little bit low.
Down.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Starling Marte. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Just missed. And that one clips the corner. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And there's a ball. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Strider deals. swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
This one in the dirt. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. And a count 1-2. Vientos on second. Alvarez on at first with 2 down. Check on the runner. Vientos back on a dive. Got him swinging. Back here at Citi Field. And now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Fought off foul. On the ground. And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Makes the catch, 1 down. And the batter now, Austin Riley. Grounded out his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Alonso snags it for the second out. Here's Matt Olson. Fly to left his first time. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Coming home. The relay to the plate. In there safely.
Comes through with the RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
0-1.
2 outs. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by...
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A massive home run. It's 4-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
2 outs, nobody on. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Outside with a breaking ball. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
1 ball.
2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fly ball down the line. In 1 hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 is the count.
And that is that. Back here in Queens as we go to the last of the 3rd. And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. That to right, White. And it's caught for the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
And that one missing low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Sean Murphy. Foul ball there.
You know, these Braves putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says they're absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your team really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009. And Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. One away with a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. In the air, right field. Soto really on his horse for it. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. Here's Alex Verdugo, 1 for 2. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close.
Runner, he's going, he's going.
But he's back in time. Ball to strike. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso. And that one fouled off. Alonso, 30 years old now, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And that one is lifted in the air. White, long run on his horse. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And there's one down. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And it's fouled away. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fastball gets the corner at the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs. In the air, right side. White moving under this one. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. And that's outside. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
And it's strike 2.
The hitter early. And off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
And downstairs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here at Citi Field, and here is Austin Riley. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. And he grounds one back up the middle. On to first. Oh. 1 up, 1 down. Matt Olson up to the plate.
Matt Olson.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Into the bullpen and gone. That'll fire up the dugout. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A 2-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 7-0. Now a chance for Michael Harris II. They got it for out number 2.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Murphy stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. On a line, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now it's going to be Eli White. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Now a fly ball to right center. And that is that. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the Mets DH, Starling Marte. Just missed.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Marte retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Alvarez, batting with one down, takes a strike. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Verdugo gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one lifted to left. Verdugo sizes this one up, makes the play, and it's out number 3. New inning getting started. Here's Orlando Arcia. Peterson back to work.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Runner at first with no outs here. Into center. And it falls. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Third baseman, Austin.
Here comes Austin Riley. Check swing, called strike. Soto gets under it. Makes the grab. And there's 1 away. Here's Matt Olson down. He's already homered here in this one. They say he went. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And we're the top half of the 6th. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Infield fly called there. So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Arcia over at second. Verdugo at first. 2 out of the inning. Left field, way back there. Nimmo going back on it. And that one is gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they tack on 3. It's 10-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And now maybe extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely. Michael Harris II next up for the Braves. And that'll do it. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Harris has a beat on it. And he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Juan Soto. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Juan Soto goes deep. It's 10-1. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That that one laced to center and a base hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And he dives in ahead of the tag. Two outs. And misses inside. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Harris after it. And that is the third out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Sean Murphy. Soto really on his horse for it. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. So digging in, Eli White. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Reaching down, makes the catch. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 0-1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the catch, inning over. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. First offering, and it just misses. He swings and fouls one off. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He sends it out of here. It's 10-2. Starling Marte up to hit. Both 2 in this one. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball. Johnson, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012.
0-2 is the count.
Next pitch is outside.
Ball 2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball, and he punches one right back up the middle. That's what he does. Great contact.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield, and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
That misses the zone, and now 2-0. Back safely. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here, the bottom of the 7th. And that's fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Upstairs. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Acuna, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
2 balls, no strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close. And another ball. Marte, the lead runner out at second. Alvarez at first with no outs. And they're all loaded up.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder.
Rafael Montero taking over on the mound.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity.
Ground ball could be 2. 1 at second. Safe at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third. And now it's Frankie Lindor. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. The shortstop takes the ball.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a base hit. Run scores. The throw into second. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105.
Olsen. Off-balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Pitch misses there. 1-0. And he dives back in time. And that drops in for a strike. Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. Montero fires. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 3-2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Nimmo at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And the count 1-1. Up the middle. They get the force, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Back here at Citi Field. Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. He's not stopping. On his way home. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. And they tag him out. Here's Austin Riley. That one pushed foul. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. He did not go around. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's back there. And that one is off the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's there at third with a triple. 1 down, runner at third. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. Late with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Riley stands at third with 1 gone in the inning.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him. 2 gone. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Runner!
And the runner's coming home. Up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Runner in from third to extend their lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now it's going to be Ozzie Albies. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-2.
Runner goes again. Soto on the move. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. First pitch just misses.
What's good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And there's a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And that ball is gone. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they cut into the lead. It's 11-6. And here is Starling Marte. And the 1-0. Just missed. Line drive. That's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get.
Riley. There's one.
He's out.
How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Acuna, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a foul straight back. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that just misses.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And that's down and away. And there's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Taylor, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Ball 1 there. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 2 on, 2 outs. And there's a foul ball. That one missed. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And that will end the inning. We go to the 9th, and now here is Michael Harris II. Foul ball. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Nimmo pulls that one down, and there's one down. Sean Murphy, the next to hit. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
No ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, Acuna. Just got him on that one.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Eli White. Swing and a miss at a slider. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Queens, so bottom of the 9th, and stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
And that one a little below the knees. And the count 1-2. Out towards right center field. Harris has a beat on it. And out number 1 on the grab. Pete Alonso digs in now. That one ripped. Way back there. Absolutely hammered it to left center. And they close the gap. It's 11-7. Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. Down and away for ball 1. 1 out, base. This is empty and a run in here in the last half of inning number 9. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
1-1.
Next offering is outside. And a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Line drive caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Vientos stands in now and watches strike 1. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Got him, and that's the ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
An 11-7 final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire